head shaved up, but I had to let it grow out because I was trying to get a job. They wanted a sample of my head so they could test for drugs. And I was like, I got no problem with that because I don't put the drugs on my head, I put them in my nose. Job applications are stupid, man. They ask you a lot of stupid questions. I was applying for a job as a food runner, and on the application it says, what skills do you possess as a food runner? So I put, well, I never actually carried a tray of food to a table, but I do believe that with the proper training and support, I will be capable of such things. It's just a stupid-ass question. Like, what I should have put was, I have lots of skills, but I doubt I'll ever need any of them at this particular job. That question's so stupid that if you were to take it seriously, your answer would be just as stupid as the question. Here's a serious answer to that question. I have the skills that it takes to be a food runner because I can walk and talk and carry food. They see that, they're like, that's him, that's our guy. I'm tired of being broke, man. The shit gets old, but there's an upside to it. When you're really broke, you just don't care about anything. It's like you got this force field around you. It's called, I don't give a fuck about shit. It's like, you basically become like almost indestructible. Like when I cross the street, I don't look both ways, I look straight ahead. The way I know a car's not gonna hit me is because I wouldn't mind if it did. It's like, bill collectors are starting to catch on. They used to call me up and say, when can we expect payment? I'd be like, man, you can expect it whenever you feel like expecting it. Put me down for tomorrow if you want to. I was expecting to get laid last night, man. I wore my favorite shirt and everything. Guess what? I didn't get laid. Yeah. But being broke ain't all fun and games. One time I spent my last $1 on a cheeseburger. Let me tell y'all something, when you spend your entire net worth on a cheeseburger, that shit tastes real good for some reason. Usually I order it with no tomato, not that time. I was like, I want lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles, ketchup. You throw another bun on that bitch. Do a couple dick jokes. Saw a commercial the other day. It was for Cialis or Viagra, one of them pills. It said if you have an erection that lasts for more than 4 hours or you experience any loss of vision, you should call your doctor. I was thinking that kind of works out because if I go blind and I got a hard on for 4 hours, at least my dick will hit the wall before my face does. Always look on the bright side. This one's embarrassing, but it works. I recently figured out why my dick hangs to the left. I think it's actually afraid of my right hand. I'm like, you're gonna have to lean further than that if you want to get away from me. Y'all want to hear a ruthless one, man? This shit's mean. Alright. I do street performing out on the Strip, and I run into a lot of whacked out people out there. And when I say whacked out, I don't mean crazy, I mean like fucking mutants. There's this one dude out there, he's got no arms, no legs, and he sits there, he's got a cup in his lap, and I don't even think he can talk, because when I walk past him, he's just like, ooh. Every time I see this dude, all I can think to myself is, why didn't he just go get a fucking job? That's the meanest shit I got. There's another guy out there. He's got no arms, but he's got hands sticking out of his shoulders. And every time I see this dude, I think, like, man, if I give him change, how's he gonna get in his pocket? I hate ripping on them, man. It ain't cool. I'll do a couple of weird ones and then I'll get out. Some of the shit people say cracks me up. You ever hear somebody say, I don't give a flying rat's ass? I'm like, where the fuck did you get a flying rat's ass? I think if I had a flying rat's ass, I wouldn't give it away either. Then I could say, I don't give a flying rat's ass, but I do have one. You know how they say when you listen to a seashell, you can hear the ocean? I recently made a similar discovery. When you listen to a stick, it sounds just like a tree. That shit's stupid, man. It works. do one more joke. This one's a little bit of a thinker. Y'all know what MySpace is, right? Alright, one time I sent this girl a friend request, and her only picture was a picture of her eye, but her eye was real pretty. So I sent her a message. It said, "Is that your eye?" She sends back, "Yeah, that's my eye. I'm watching you." I said, "Oh yeah, how many fingers am I holding up?" She goes, "1, LOL. I go, "That is not a finger." Man, y'all a good ass crowd. Thanks for coming.